Hi everyone, this is Stacy in Japan, and today I want to talk to you about working as an ALT in a public school or working at an Eikaiwa as an English instructor. I currently work at both or work as both an ALT and as an Eikaiwa instructor. But I've been going through so many different things and I am thinking about giving up one. Okay. Now, I mentioned it to a friend of mine and she said, okay, put pen to paper and try and see the pros and cons of both experiences. And so I did that. And guess what? I am no closer to making a decision because when I compared them both, they both seem to have, similar pros and the cons were different, but like the list was just almost neck and neck, and that really didn't give me much to work with. But I am giving myself some time until the end of March next school year. When everything is changing, things are changing, decisions have to be made by the Board of Education for the public schools. Now, let me talk about a few of the differences between working as an ALT in a public school and working as an instructor in an Eikaiwa. So of course, my day job is as an ALT from 8:30 in the morning to about, sorry, from 8:30 in the morning to about, let's say 3 or 4 p.m. This involves interacting with hundreds of students, and I'm at the junior high school level. So I have two schools, and they're almost totally 900 students. Okay, one school is about 600 students, and the other one is about 300 students. So even that has some amount of tension, if you will, in terms of comparing both schools. But so the main thing with being an ALT in public schools is that you have to interact with a lot of students, whether elementary, junior high school, or senior high school students. You have a lot of students to interact with at the same time. So one class typically has about 30 or more students. Okay, while for an Eikaiwa, those classes are typically one-on-one or very small groups. You do have the occasional outsourcing where you are sent to a university or maybe a company, but the groups are still relatively small. Nothing close to 30 students. Okay, so and that's the odd time when you have to deal with even more than 5 students for an Eikaiwa. But at least the Eikaiwa that I work with. So those are the main differences. Another main difference, of course, is the time. Currently, as I said, my day job is as an ALT, so that's from in the morning until the afternoon, and then from late afternoon into the night, that's when I do Eikaiwa work. Now, that is where a challenge is posed for me. I realize I'm not a night person. I am not a night person. So when I'm finishing a class at 9:10 in the night, or anytime after 9 p.m., and I have to get home sometimes from very far distances, and it really messes me up to go back to work the next day. So that's something, I really have to think about. Now, there are a lot of variables with the Eikaiwa that I am with, because I do have the option, if I want to work full time with that Eikaiwa and give up working as an ALT. But then I don't know if I really want to do that. And with that option, I could choose not to work in the nights. So, like I said, I'm still no closer to making a decision between the Eikaiwa or public school situation. because there are just many different things that you have to consider. Like, do you like eating school lunch with children every day? I have to do that at my as an ALT, I have to do that, and I don't always feel like doing it. You have to make small talk. No, this is really, really small talk, because most of the time the students can't even remember what to answer, what to say, and so it's like you're just teaching all day, and sometimes I just want a break. Like, honestly, I just want a break. So that's one of the things I don't like. Sometimes I don't like it. It depends on the students, depends on the class, kind of thing. But then, of course, you do get a full, you get all the holidays. The holidays are wonderful as an ALT, especially when they're paid. While for an Eikaiwa, depending on your contract and arrangement, it might not be paid. Like, I'm on per lesson right now, so if I don't work, I don't get paid. It's just as simple as that, huh? And there are just so many variables. I cannot get into them, or the video is going to be too long, right? So if there's anything that you want to find out about working as an ALT in Japan, or working as an instructor at an Eikaiwa, please just ask me. Drop me some questions below, send me an email or anything like that. And I'll talk to you, I'll share with you as much as I can about my experiences. So thanks for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Goodbye from Stacy in Japan.